I don't know why, but it worked. Let me just try again. Now, is there any change? Can you guys hear me? Is there anything? Can you hear me now? I think you should now. Is it all right now? So I think I'll start now. Okay, thank you, Suresh. I think I'll start now. So in kind of crazy kind of international game week right now. Everyone is injured. Everyone is getting coronavirus, and everything is happening right now at the moment. So I feel like, uh, yeah, I'm not making any transfers just yet. I'm just waiting for some more news. I do have some injury news, injury updates of some player. So we'll just get into it. I had some plans before Salah got injured, uh, before Sterling got injured, and all these players got injured. But I think I'll just wait right now. I'm not going to make any transfer, but I like to tell you guys what I'm thinking right now. So there are some things. Uh, I, and everyone is going to be asking about Salah. I'm pretty much sure about that. And I don't know. I think I might just remove Salah for Fernandez, because that kind of is super tempting right now. I feel like I might just do that, because yeah, it might be kind of a blow to your team value, but still, I feel like I might just do that for Fernandez, because it's super tempting. Yeah, I feel like Fernandez might be good one for this game week, but again, he faces Southampton next, and after that West Ham United, and those teams are particularly not doing bad right now. West Ham do very good against big teams defensively, and Southampton are playing good right now. So I feel like if I bring in Fernandez, it might be just for this game week. So I'm not pretty sure if I want to do that or not, but I think I might just do that. So Mitchell is injured. I don't know. I thought it was a simple kind of injury, but he has been out for a very long time now, and so I don't know. I've not made any kind of decisions yet. James says hello. Thank you, James, for joining in. So he says Salah might be back. Okay, today. Yeah, there's a lot of like. There's not been official statement from until his isolation is done. Some say that he might just come to England and might have to stay at least a week of isolation. And some are just saying he might just play. So we're not sure about it. As I said, I'm gonna wait till the deadline day, till the deadline stream, until I make any kind of changes. But like I have thought of removing Salah. That I've not. It's like, yeah, most of them people are saying that that might be low to the value, but I feel like I might just remove Salah for Fernandez. I might just do that, because after I did check the Salah's game, and what I saw was I'm not gonna captain him against Brighton, because in the game week 10 I will be captaining Vardy. I'm pretty sure I will be bringing Vardy in uh, after removing Son. So I'm my plan. I'll just tell you the plan I had personally. I had before Salah got injured. So okay, Mac Wong says what to do with both Spurs assets Son and Kane. Because Mac Wong, if your team is fine, if there's no transfer to be made in some other places, like I do need to fix my defense. I'm very aware about that. So Salah is in the Sterling will play. I read some reports and he's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. It was just precautionary kind of injury. There's nothing wrong with Sterling. He will play. I feel like he should play, right? He will play, in my opinion. And about Salah, I don't know. As I said, I will have to wait till the deadline. And if you don't have any kind of changes, you need to make some other places. Then maybe just keep Son and Kane, Mac Wong. That's what I would do, because I don't think it's like Son and Kane might just score against Man City. I know Man City are doing pretty good. And looking at the table, I think now if Man City and Man United don't win these upcoming games, I think they're screwed. They should, I think Man United is at 15, I guess, 15th in the table, and Man City is at around 8th, I guess. So if they don't win these easy games, upcoming games, like they will have difficult time in the Premier League. So I think having I did get this question about doubling up on De Bruyne and Sterling. I don't think there's any kind of problem with that. If you want to do it, I think do it. I just don't see any problem with that. as I said, in looking at these upcoming fixtures for Man City, if they don't perform in these games, I think they will have a pretty difficult time in the Premier League. So I think if you are thinking of doubling up on Sterling, De Bruyne, do it. And for Son and Kane, as I said, I don't think they are necessarily the players that needs to leave your team. I don't think so. I just don't think so. Like Son and Kane both have the capability. We just don't know. The only thing that makes me say that you should keep Kane instead of Son, if you are thinking of removing at least one asset, is because Kane takes penalties. That just makes easier for me. So yeah, that is my thought. I don't think it's important. Now it depends on every team. You know what your team looks like. So Mac Wong, that is what I'm trying to say. So James says, I'm thinking of doing Podins to Bruno and Keane to Watkins for two free transfers. Podins to Bruno. Podins to Bruno sounds good, but if you don't do Keane to Watkins, you might not have the budget. Bruno is super tempting, for this game, but I don't know. Yeah, he's super tempting. I can't say no to Bruno. I feel like he will get some good points this game week. So if you are thinking of why not do it, James. But I personally will keep Kane for this game because as I said, I have to make transfers somewhere else. Mac. James. If you are gonna remove Kane, regardless of this game week, or maybe if you are thinking of removing Kane next game week, just do it this game week, I guess. If you are thinking of removing Kane anyway, maybe just remove him this game week and bring in Bruno. I think this is the time to bring in Bruno. I feel like this game week, he might blank. I know that there is that possibility, but still he might just score or get some. I feel like he will get some good. So I am tempted to bring in Bruno for Salah. That means I can bring in Salah for about 3-4 game weeks because I have to make some transfer somewhere else. As I said, I need to bring Vardy in. So I don't feel like uh, Kane is necessarily the player you need to remove right now, looking at the injuries and all this stuff. So if you are tempted to bring in Bruno, like I am super tempted to bring in Bruno in place of Salah. My problem is now, what if Kilman does not play? Because I only have three playing defenders. Mitchell does not play, Sturgis does not play, Cresswell, Kilman, and Lamptey, they do. But Kilman, as we know, he's a rotation risk. So that is one of my problem right now. If Kilman does not play, like screwed. So I feel like I need to bring in at least one defender for Sturgis or Mitchell. Now, until Salah was injured, my plan was simple. I would not do anything to Son and Kane. I would not do anything to my midfield and forward. I would just remove Shugic for either Kufal or Target. Like it was just simple and save my one of my transfer. That was my plan. Now Salah has this COVID. Now he might just play. We don't know. As I said, we have to wait till the deadline stream and conferences and all this stuff. If Salah plays, I'm not doing anything to Salah. If he does not, I think I need to remove Salah because my team does not look good at all. I think I might just remove Salah and might just remove one of the defenders to bring in a playing defender. I'm not sure yet, but that is my plan for now. So I'll get into the chat box now. Uh, James, I'm thinking of doing, yeah, as I said, James, if you are tempted to do that, I don't think that's a wrong transfer, but still, like, this is a good transfer. Podins to Bruno and Keane to Watkins. They both Bruno and Watkins have a huge possibility of getting points for you next game week. So I don't see problem there. So if you are not like a huge fan of Keane, but as I said, there's just no reason to remove Kane right now. Yes, the fixtures are bad, but like he has been consistently returning points from game week 2. Just look at the points. Since game week 2, he has been returning at least something. He has not blanked at all. So who is to say that that won't continue? That might just continue. So that is one of the reason I think I want to give a chance to Kane. I think he can. If there's anyone scoring for that Spurs team, it definitely looks like Son and Kane. And I heard that Bale had some kind of COVID infection, I guess, and Doherty also has COVID infection. Now, I'm sure about that, about the Doherty news. I did get that news. Doherty and someone else. I don't remember. Two of the players, yeah. So I don't know how that will impact the team, but they still have Aurier there. So I don't think that's a big problem. Uh, so Max, I have accumulated about 1 mil of team value from them. Is it best to sell one of them or both and buy De Bruyne and another forward? Okay, who are the players I thought? Okay, 1 million. Yeah. That is what that is one of the thing about Son and Kane, the team value. Now, as I said, Mac Wong, I think maybe in this case, if you still have money, if you will still have money, or maybe just wait one more game week. I don't think it's like necessary to bring in De Bruyne this game week. Maybe after this game week, I might even bring Kyle Walker. I don't know. And yeah, just so you know, guys, whoever you are, if you are bringing Cancelo in your team, Just so you know that Benjamin Mendy has started training, so he might just be back this game week. So if you have already bought Cancelo or are thinking of bringing in Cancelo, just be aware that Benjamin Mendy is back. So if Benjamin Mendy he won't play right away. He won't be playing this game week, but after this game week there will be rotation with Cancelo, and Cancelo might just move to right. That means everyone is rotation risk now for the fullback position in that Man City team. For Kyle Walker, for Cancelo, for Zinchenko, for Mendy. So just make sure that if you are bringing in Cancelo, I think you must wait at least one more game week to see if Mendy gets his place back or something. So yeah, just so you know, he's fit now. Mendy is fit. He has started training according to what I read in the article. So yeah, just be sure about that. And yeah, Macron, as I said, there's no, I think, hurry to get rid of Son and Kane right away. But if you are thinking of bringing in Son for Fernandez this game week, I don't think that's worse. I don't know. I just can't shrug off the feeling that Fernandez will do good this game week, considering how he takes free kicks, considering how he is on penalties, and he's playing against West Brom at home. Like everything says that Fernandez will do something. I might be completely wrong. That is just my opinion, though. But still, I feel like I don't know. Fernandez is on a bad shout for this game week. I have been tempted since this game week 8 ended. I have been tempted to bring in Fernandez for Son or someone else, but I did not have any kind of way to bring him because I had already good midfield. But now Salah is out, and that feels like the universe telling me to just bring in Fernandez for Salah. I just don't know. You just can't make this stuff. So I feel like if Salah does not play, I might just do it to Fernandez. I don't know. I'll just take the risk, I guess. I just remove Salah for Fernandez. Yeah, but I'm not sure yet though. Uh, so Macron, yeah, I don't think you need to bring in De Bruyne this game week. But still, if you want to force Son, I think that's not a bad idea because after that, De Bruyne can still do harm to Spurs this game week. De Bruyne can do harm to anyone. So bringing in De Bruyne is never a bad idea. As I always say, bringing in players like Salah, De Bruyne, it's never a bad idea. They can do anything against anyone. So I don't think there's any kind of problem. But still, Macron, I wouldn't say that Son and Kane are the players that you need to sell. I personally want this game week. So if I didn't have all these injuries, I would personally sell Son for someone else, I guess, but not Kane, I guess. As I said, he has been returning points consistently. I just don't see any rush to get rid of Kane. That's what I personally think. Mac Wong, ABZ, who is going to be your captain of Greece? Yeah, those are my. I talked about this in the last stream after the game week 8 ended. The game week 8 review. Yeah, review game week live stream. My captain will be. Let me just show you my team first. I think. Yeah, my team would be. My captain would be either Calvert-Lewin or Grealish. Now I'll tell you this. Now, if I remove Salah for Fernandez, my captain will be hands down. My captain will be Fernandez for sure. I'm not even thinking twice. My captain will be Fernandez. If I remove Salah for Fernandez in the deadline stream, I'm not sure yet. I'll have to wait on the news. If I don't get Fernandez in, my captain will be Grealish and Calvert-Lewin, and it looks like it will be Calvert-Lewin. Now I'll tell you the both sides. Who you should go for. If your captain options are also Grealish and Calvert-Lewin, I'll tell you the both merits and demerits of both these players. Now, the thing about captaining Grealish is like he's literally on every kind of set pieces. Like maybe not penalties, and I'm not even sure if Watkins is the nailed on penalty taker. I'm not even sure, but what I'm trying to say is Willis is like taking free kicks, he takes corners, like he has been doing pretty good for his team right now, internationally or for the team. Yeah. What the problem with Grealish is now Lewis Dunk will be back, right, for Brighton. Now I feel like that will kind of give a positive boost to the Brighton team. As I said, Brighton is not playing bad at all. They are just not getting the EPL points. I mean the Premier League points. But if you are watching the matches, trust me, attacking wise, Brighton are doing pretty good. Defensively, not so much. But again, Lewis Dunk will be back. So that is one of the things. And come on, yeah, Aston Villa can be hot and cold at times. So that is one of my problems with Grealish. Now the only thing that's putting me off about captaining Grealish is he has been playing for international duty too. He might be, I don't know, fatigued, and Aston Villa can be hot and cold, and Lewis Dunk will be back for Brighton. So that is the advantage and the disadvantage of captaining Grealish. And when I come to Calvert Lewin, now he's not on any kind of set pieces, nothing at all. But the thing is, he's super consistent. He's super consistent, and Richarlison will be back. Dinya is back. That is one of the thing. And his fixture, I just forgot his fixture. Fulham. So yeah, that is one of the thing. My only thing about Calvert-Lewin is he's not in as many set pieces as Grealish is on. That is the problem with Calvert-Lewin. So as I said, I see that when Ben Mee returned to that Burnley team, like it made a huge difference in that the way that Burnley played, the defensive way that Burnley played. So I think that can happen to Brighton too. If Lewis Dunk comes back to that team, that will change the defensive prowess of that Brighton team. That will just happen. So it might just be difficult for Grealish or Watkins to get some goals. So that is my thinking. Now, please let me know about this. What do you think about this in the chat box? Because that is just my personal opinion. So yeah, that is why if I don't bring Fernandez in, I might just captain Calvert-Lewin because Richarlison will be back as I said, and yeah, he's super consistent, Calvert-Lewin. So yeah, maybe it might just be Calvert-Lewin because I feel like I don't know, Lewis Dunk might just make some change, like some positive defensive change for Brighton. That's what I think. So yeah, that is the captain thing. If I bring in Fernandez, I think it will easily be Fernandez for this game week, my captain. Where was I? I'll get in the chat box now. Who to really captain from Zayek, Grealish? So many options. Grealish, Rodriguez, Macron. I've talked about Grealish. So Rodriguez, Zayek, Warner. Rodriguez does not sound bad, but I think Zayek would be a safer one. Let me just check the Newcastle team. I think yeah, and about the Newcastle, if you are the Wilson owner, right? If you are a Wilson owner, just so you know, it's not a big kind of injury. I think he has hamstring injury, but still the injury he has is not as big as of Fraser. So Fraser has a hamstring tear, and it is not the same with Wilson. It's not any kind of tear. It's just a simple kind of injury. So I feel like Wilson might be back this game week. He might just be back. So yeah, if you are a Wilson owner, yeah, just so you know that the injury is not that serious. Newcastle. So looks pretty much fine. Okay, the midfield is dead. Yeah, I don't think if you captain Zach, it's a bad one, considering how he did pretty good for his international team too. And again, he had a pretty good game week last time on set pieces. So I don't think like Chelsea is a big team. So come on, I think from this list, Warner and Zach are Macwong pretty much the safe choice. Macwong. If you are captaining Zach and Warner, I think they are pretty much safe considering how Warner is on penalties and looking. He won't be. I'm pretty sure he won't be rotated. He might play at the left. Now I had one of this Instagram messages where one of our viewer asked, "Is swapping Warner for Kane, like, is that worth it?" Now what I personally think is, if Warner plays at the center forward position, yeah, it might just happen. Might just be worth it. Uh, Bringing in Warner for Kane, but if Warner plays at the left, like his productivity is not as I don't feel, I personally that's what I feel like. But still, I think Pulis's these players will be back, and there's a very good depth. The Chelsea team has a pretty good depth. As I said, Callum Hudson can. I mean, sorry, I always get confused between Hudson and Abraham. Yeah, Hudson can play at the left, and Tammy can play at the center. So Warner might just be benched. And it's the same thing with Zayek. The only reason why I think Zayek might get a little more time than any of other these players is in the right. Like there's not a natural right winger for Lampard. Like he tried Pulisic there, it did not work out. He even tried Tammy Abraham there, it did not work out. So I feel like that is the only reason Zayek will be nailed on at the right wing position. But again, he will have to play Champions League. He'll have to play now. There's the December games are coming. It will be super packed and it will be difficult. He can't play every game, so there is a risk of rotation with players like Warner and Zayek. If you logically look at it, there surely will be. Zach will miss some games in upcoming game weeks. Warner will miss some games in upcoming game weeks. You have to be like prepared for that if you are bringing players like Warner. But when it comes to players like Son and Kane, they won't be rotated as much because they are the this system. They are the players that works the team. So that's what I personally think. But if Lampard does not have Zach, he can literally play the Pulisic or Hudson Odoi or Tammy, and it's same with Warner. He can just use Tammy Abraham there. So that is one of the problem. Now, as I said, Macron, the most easy, safer choice is Zach or Warner. You can choose any one of them. I don't think there's a problem with it. And let's hope Warner plays as a center forward. If he plays at the left wing, I feel like it's not the same. So that's what I personally feel. Macron. What's better? Questions. What's better having Bruno and Sterling? Bruno and Sterling KDB and Bruno or Sterling and KDB for upcoming game weeks. Now, just if you are talking about this game week 9, I think it would be pretty safe to have Bruno and KDB for me personally for this upcoming game week. If I had Bruno and Sterling, I think I do see some points there, you know. But for a longer term, if you even want to double up on uh, Sterling and De Bruyne, I don't see any problem. Looking at the upcoming fixtures, as I said, I think Man City are at 15th, I guess. I'm sorry, I mean 8th at the table. And if they don't win these upcoming games, if they don't win these games, like they will be in big trouble. So I feel like there's no problem with having Sterling and De Bruyne. If you are one of those who are thinking having De Bruyne and Sterling, just go for it. But like yes, they are not the biggest of rotation risk players, you know. But as I said, I think the more balanced would be having Fernandes and De Bruyne, considering how they both are on penalties. Yes, yes, Man United are not as I said the consistent team. You know, let me just show you the fixtures for Man United. As I said, they are not the most consistent of teams. They can drop down, but still they are 15th in table. Now they need to start winning games. So if there's anything coming from that team, it's always from Rashford or Bruno Fernandes. So I think James, yeah, right, James. I think the most balanced would be to have uh, De Bruyne and Fernandes because they both are on penalties and they both of them take set pieces. So I think this is no brainer. Having Bruno and KDB is the balanced one. But if you are considering of having Sterling and KDB for upcoming game weeks, I don't see any problem there too. So yeah, that's what I think, James, personally. Khalid, I'm from Egypt. His personal doc says that he's okay. We'll do another test on Thursday. If it is confirmed that test is negative, travel immediately. Khalid, thank you so much for giving that information. Thank you so much. Now that helps a lot. Now, yeah, Khalid. Now, initially, as I said, my plan is to just wait, not do any kind of rash transfers. Just wait and see what will happen. If Salah plays, I'm just bringing in either Target or Kufal for Stugic. That's what I planned. I know Mitchell will be back, and the thing is, will Mitchell keep his place? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Hope he does. But looking how PVA is playing, he's doing pretty good. So yeah, let's see what happens. But I said I'm not making any kind of rash decisions just yet. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, please drop a like if you're enjoying it, and yeah, please if you're new, please subscribe. That will help the channel a lot. Thank you, and thank you, Khalid, so much for the info. Yeah, we'll just wait. I'm not making any kind of transfer, but if Salah does not play, I think I can't afford to bench Salah because, as I said, I have some problems in my defense, and if Salah benches, if I have to bench him, I think it is just gonna be a bad game week. So I will just bring in uh, Fernandes for Salah. I might just do that. That's what I'm personally thinking. Ankit Mohan says, in my having three injuries, Robo, Chilwell, and I'm so what to do. So I think both Robo and Chilwell don't have the biggest of injuries. They are fine. Chilwell has a back problem, back injury, but I think it's all right. I think he will play. I'm not sure. As I said, we'll have to wait till the conference and all that stuff. And about Robo, I think he's also fine. He was just kind of precautionary kind of thing. So I don't think you need to worry a lot, Ankit, about. But I think it's time to. It's already time to get rid of Robo and Trent. You know, I don't know. I just feel like that there's just too many good cheap options for Robo. But if you are one of those who have kind of, attachment with the Liverpool fullbacks, or you are a Liverpool fan, maybe if you think they will do good, keep it. I'm not saying don't, but I think now the time has already passed. Like you have like the time for patience, the patience to keep them is already gone. Personally, for me, like I did wait till 5 game weeks. Trent did not return anything, so I just got rid of him. So I think it's the same with Robo. You can have Cresswell, or maybe even go for Walker, Kyle Walker. Man City. The defense, I mean, the upcoming fixtures are too good. And as I said, that Laporte and Diaz partnership, that's pretty good for upcoming fixtures. So I don't know, but it still feels stupid to have Walker 6.1. His price is 6.1, and Chilwell is only 6.0. So I think like the easier pick is like literally go for Chilwell. But still, the upcoming fixtures for Man City are too tempting. So I don't know. I might just bring in Walker. I don't want to bring in Cancelo, as I said. I feel like when Benjamin Mendy comes back, it's gonna be difficult to keep the Man City fullbacks. I don't know. I just feel like that because there's just too much depth for the team. That's what I think. So yeah, Ankit, I don't do anything right now. Chilwell will play in my. I think he will. What I think. We'll have to wait though. Ujjwal ki mere se for क्या? Ah, And no, Ujjwal. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you are going for a differential one, and yeah, this game week, the thing is, captains will be like spread out. Someone might captain Grealish, someone might captain Calvert Lewin, someone might captain Fernandez. That's good one. Because previously the obvious captains were Son and Kane because of all the stats and fixture, but this time it will change, and I think that is good for everyone. But Digne, I'll tell you the experience with Digne Ujjwal. Now, I had Digne since game week 1, and I got rid of him while I used my wildcard in game week 4 or 5. I don't. But that was for a pretty good reason. Yeah, no matter how good the defense looks on paper for the Everton team, they're just not good enough. They just concede sloppy goals. That Yeremina, Pickford, they just make silly mistakes. They just do it. I don't know. They don't need to concede those kind of goals, but they do. They just do. Even if they win the game, they will concede the game. I mean, they will concede the goal. So Dinya, maybe not for me. Well, maybe not. Yeah, not if they were in super good form right now. That would be different thing. But still, against Fulham, not. Ujjwal, no. Maybe somewhere else. You might want to look somewhere else. Let me check if Coleman is back or not. I also back. Is he? I don't have news on him. 75%. So maybe. Yeah, I guess if Coleman plays, I think defense will get better. But still, they make a lot of silly mistakes. So Ujjwal, don't just don't take that kind of risk. I guess just don't. Uh, Sothim says Kufal doing great. Sothim, thank you so much for joining in. Yes, I might, as I said, I might just bring in Kufal for Strugage. It might be Kufal or Target, as I've already said. And I did make a video on comparison between Kufal and Target. If you are one of those managers trying to get hands on a 4.5 uh, like million defender, now the obvious picks are Kufal, Target, and Walker Peters. Now, I assume that most of you already have Walker Peters. So if you already have him, just leave him, just keep him. But I wouldn't like literally go for Walker Peters right now, looking at the upcoming fixtures. I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. I would rather fancy Kufal or Target. So now, as I said, now looking at the football statistics, well, the attacking wise, it's better for Target because he has better shots on targets. He has better attacking returns, but not attacking returns. FPL returns is better for Kufal. Although Kufal has only played 5 points, he almost has 24 points, I guess. So Kufal has 25 points. Target has 29 points. And guess what? Kufal has played 2 games less. And like I'll show you these are the team he faced. Kufal faced Leicester, Spurs, Man City, Liverpool in those first, I mean, like till seventh game week, and still he has 24 points, only 5 points behind Target. So this is what makes me want to go for Kufal rather than Target. So yeah, as I said, according to the stats, Target's stats are better, but the FPL point returns are better for Kufal. So I think I might just go for Kufal, but again, that means doubling up on West Ham United defense. Now, how trustworthy that can be, I don't know. So that is one of the things. So I think if you are considering Kufal, do it. Why not? Do it. Yeah, bonus points and all that stuff. Do it. So James says Cancelo or Diaz. James, as I said, Mendy has started training now, and there will be Zinco there too. So I don't know if Cancelo will get as many minutes. He might just get it. I'm not sure. But still, Mendy is like the pure natural left back, and Cancelo isn't. So I feel like it's easy for Pep Guardiola to just place Mendy in that left back position, and Zinchenko is also there. So if I don't know, Cancelo might just not replace, but be rotated with Kyle Walker. But still, Kyle Walker is Kyle Walker. Now, come on, you can't beat that stuff. So I think Diaz looks like a good one, but still, there's Ake there, Garcia there, Stones. So much depth in that defense. As tempting as Man City fixtures are, I don't know, the rotation risk is always there, always there. So I think not Cancelo for me personally. Diaz, not Diaz either. I don't know. I might personally just go for, if I want to go for, I might just go for a Walker. But as I said, because I feel like Walker is more nailed on than any of those defenders in that defensive line for Man City. It just feels like that. But again, you can get Chilwell for 6 million, and you have to buy Walker for 6.1. That does not look like economically, logically right to you, right to me. So yeah, maybe after this game week I'll think about the Man City defense. But for now, I'm not like very keen because they face Spurs next. So yeah, I'm not thinking about Man City defense for now, but maybe after this game week we can talk about it in more detail. James. So Swam says, should PL fixtures need postponed due to high injury concern? No, that's not gonna happen. What I am kind of sad is the if I think if there was five substitutions, yeah, that would have helped a lot. Every team, all the teams. Yeah, it is not the traditional football rules, and we all football fans like stick with the traditional rules. Like we don't like VAR, we don't like five substitutions, we don't like anything new. We just like it to be traditional and as the way it is. Yeah, and I think I respect that, but I think we need to move on with time. And I guess this is now international break. I don't know. I don't think international breaks should be. I just don't know. I feel like international breaks should be kind of not this regular, just four game weeks. Yeah. Players get like super tired, and everyone, the club uses the same player, the national team uses the same players, and the players like Foden. Let's just say Foden. Now, he's not being used by Man City. He's not being used by the international team. Not as much. He is being used, but not as much. Now they are not doing anything, and the players like now let's say Henderson or Chilwell, they are playing for the team. They are playing for the club. They are playing for the national team. Like they're human after all. They get tired. So yeah, this international break is kind of sucky, I guess, but still we can't do anything about it, I guess. I don't know. Uh, you can't postpone it, I guess. This time year around is the festive season over at England, I guess. So I think they'll have to play more games. So I don't know. I don't think it will be postponed or anything. So um, international matches should have been cancelled. Why risk loads of players getting COVID? Yeah, yeah, yeah. The traveling and all this stuff, like not just traveling, not just corona, the injuries too. So that is one of my thing. I think the international because of the international break and coronavirus, I feel like the smaller teams are in advantage because they don't have to play, the international games like this small. Let's say the Sheffield or Fulham or let's see the West Ham United teams. Their players don't go to the international break, so I think their players are fresher and stronger, better than the top teams like let's say Liverpool, Man City. They're having a lot of infections, a lot of injuries. So I think smaller teams are having an advantage of this, coronavirus and international break. So that's what I personally feel like. So yeah, that's what I think. But international, yeah, I don't love it too much either. But the manager would be out of job if there was no international match. So I don't know. I just don't. I can't do anything about it. So Ram Cordell. Thank you, Ram, for joining in. Thank you so much. Salah, Chilwell, Sterling, all are in risk to play. It's bad in football wise, but in fantasy wise, I'm happy because I am not. Ram, oh God, he's evil. Ram is evil. But how don't you have Salah, Chilwell? I mean, these are the most owned players, and you don't have any of them. Like, come on, how are you even playing right now? Like Sterling will be fine, as I said. Everyone who is a Sterling owner right now, I feel like he will be fine. He will play. So I'm just playing Sterling. He will play. I'm pretty and Chilwell also might play, but yeah, I'll have to wait about Salah. So yeah, Ram. I guess good for you, Ram. Good for you. Miji. No, bro. Thank you so much, Miji, for joining in. Everyone, please drop a like and subscribe if you are new. Uh, Miji says, how's your team doing? By the way, Watkins or Banford? Watkins. I made this. Come on, guys. You even watch the video? I just released a new video like about Watkins and Bamford and all these players. So it's like hands down, it should be Watkins right now. Now, the one thing is I'm not sure about is Watkins on penalties or not? Is he on penalties or not? I'm not sure. He did take one penalty, but after that, I don't know. Is he the nail on options? I'm just not sure. So if Watkins is the nail on penalty taker, and with upcoming fixtures and Bamford and Watkins having same amount, I mean same price, I think Watkins should be easy pick for everyone when it comes to Watkins versus Bamford. I made this entire video about it. So yeah, I think it should be Watkins. Easy. If I were to choose between Watkins and Bamford, it would be Watkins for me. Uh, so Ram says, uh, where was I? So yeah, Robertson, TA, Gomez, all are injured this time again. Giving captain to Vardy, bro. I'm sure he will score. Yeah. Now what we think is since there will be no Robo will play, I guess. Trent won't. Gomez, yeah, no, he will not play. So what I think is there will be James Milner at the back. I'm pretty sure he will play anyway. He's like a utility player. He will play anywhere. He can play defense, attack anywhere. So yeah, he might be in the left or right. So Williams might, yes. There's this left back, right? Shimikas, I guess. But I don't think he plays at the right. They do have Robertson at the left. So Fabinho, is he ready to play? Matip is ready to play. Sure about that. Fabinho is still injured. He has some toe problem, I guess. Yeah, Matip will be there. So and I heard this rumor about the Firmino and Allison testing positive for COVID. Like I was like, I think that's just a rumor. I think it was like not Firmino and Allison, but it was Brazilian teammates who tested positive for COVID. So it's not Firmino and Allison, I guess. So, but I still feel like it won't be easy going at Anfield. Yeah, Vardy might score some goals, but still, it's going at Anfield is not easy. They're not gonna lose. Liverpool are not gonna lose. But still, I feel like they'll put a good performance. But if you are considering Vardy a captain, I don't think that's a problem. Milner will be there, Matip will be there, Robo will be there. So I think the defense does not look that bad. If Allison also is there, Allison, Milner, Robo, Matip, like that's a good team. And yeah, there might be someone in the center back. I'm not sure. The Phillips guy, yeah, the tall Phillips, young player. So he might be there. I'm not sure about that. But still, the defense for Liverpool, yeah, it's not the best one, but still, it does not look like that one. Vardy captain, I don't think there's any problem because he's on penalty, so why not? Ankit, if you remove Salah, you'll be losing 0.3 in his price, and if you want to bring him back, you have to spend 0.3, and most importantly, two transfers wasted. Yeah, yeah, but the thing is, the Fernandez fixtures is too much of temptation, there's too much. And another thing is like everyone's team is different. If you have a depth, like good depth, like you have a playing defender, if you have a playing, not just playing, Bisuma does play, but I can't expect any kind of points from him. Like he will already return 2 or 3 points. So I can't play Bisuma for Salah. Like that would be stupid. Now I can't play Strugic. I'm not sure if he's nailed on. Mitchell won't play. So I just don't have the options. I will have to remove Salah for someone else. That this is just my team. This is just the problem of my team. I don't have the biggest depth. Now it won't be the same for everyone. So I'm not saying everyone to remove, not remove Salah. You have to make that kind of, this is a big decision, so you have to make it yourself. I'm just sharing my opinion with you guys. So I might just do it. I don't know. I might just remove Salah for Fernandez. I won't. I still have two transfers. So as I said, I might just take risk with Kilman and hope that Kilman plays. I think Ait Nouri is also injured, I guess. So let's hope that Kilman plays. But yeah, Salah, as I said, is not necessarily the player you need to remove. And as I said, in upcoming 3 game weeks, I don't know. Now, Lister, I don't know if he'll play or not. I'll have to check about that. Brighton, I'm not captaining in Salah in this game because I'll be captaining Vardy for this now. And against Wolves, that is a difficult game. Wolves are good. They are good. Not the best one, maybe not the best one, but still, Wolves are a pretty decent team. Now, the thing about it comes here at Fulham game. Now, I don't want to I don't want to miss on that one game with Salah. I know he can punish you. Salah can punish you. He did in the first game week. I did not have Salah in the first game week, and he scored a hat trick against. That did happen. So I'm very aware about this Salah potential. I'm pretty much scared too. But looking at my team, I feel like I need to make that transfer, or maybe I just keep Salah or remove Strugic for Kufal or Target and play Kilman too. So that means I'll have to play 4-3-3. Yeah, four defenders and hope that Cresswell don't concede against Sheffield United. So yeah, and yeah, about Antonio too. Did read this article about Antonio. So has started training. So I think it will be last moment kind of decision. So I think we'll have to wait till the deadline stream to know anything about Antonio. No, he has been training and he feels good. That's what I read. So yeah, I think Antonio might just come this game week against Sheffield United. So yeah, I'm not going for Antonio, but anyone who is concerned about Antonio or are trying to bring him in, that's what I read. Uh, Subkaran, thoughts on Son to Grealish and Wilson to Vardy? Son to Grealish looks good considering how he's playing. Wilson to Vardy is not bad, but uh, for this game week, Vardy might be a good one for this. I don't see problem with that considering he's on penalties. So yeah, I don't think that's a worst one. Wilson. So yeah, wait for Wilson against Chelsea. That might be a difficult one. Yeah, yeah. I think this is a good one. Yeah, Subkaran. Uh, Son to Grealish. I think either Son or Kane will eventually be out of your team in upcoming game weeks. If not this game week, I'm pretty sure you will remove Son or Kane. If anyone of Son or Kane blanks this game week, I'm pretty sure there will be huge ownership loss for both Son and Kane for next game week. So I feel like eventually you will remove Son or Kane. If not this game week, next game week you will remove them. I'm pretty sure. So if you see a better option for this game week, maybe why not? Sukaran, yeah, it does not look bad to me. Son to Grealish, Wilson to Vardy, Chelsea. So yeah, yeah. Chelsea doing pretty good defensively. So yeah, I don't think that's a bad one. Vardy might just get something against bad one. Super. So Mizi says Rodriguez for Fernandez -4. Nah, nah, nah. Don't do it. What's it? I have KDB as well, or should I wait? Wait. Don't no that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, this is tempting, but I don't know. Rodriguez might get some like might equal the points that Fernandez might get this game week. So there's a lot of owners that want to get rid of Rodriguez. I personally am not the owner, as I said, so I just don't know why people are trying to get rid of Rodriguez. But still, removing Rodriguez for -4 hit when Rodriguez is playing against Fulham and he's on set pieces and Richarlison is back in the team. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't see why you need to remove Rodriguez. Upcoming fixtures are pretty good for the Everton team. So no, don't do it, Mizi. I personally wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. No, Mizi. That's a waste of transfer, I think. You don't have to remove Rodriguez. Yeah, just wait. Just wait, Miji. Pratik says, Pratik, thanks so much for joining in. I'm planning to sell Cresswell and Wilson to buy Vardy, have -4. Suggestion. Cresswell. Don't remove Cresswell, Pratik. That's what I have to say. Now, anyone. Now, in the last stream, I kind of got this chat box message that Cresswell is kind of overrated. Now, come on, like you did not watch the match last game week. If you say that Cresswell is overrated, you should go and watch the West Ham United highlight of last game week. Just do that first, and yeah, that's what you think. And I'm pretty sure you will be convinced that you should keep Cresswell. Yeah, he might not do good, but still, if you look at their highlights, just go and watch the highlight. If you did not watch the match, Cresswell had a pretty good performance. So I don't see any. Just wait. I'm pretty sure. Pratik, you brought Cresswell for like just like early. Give me 7 or not finding the words. Recently, yeah. Pratik, what I'm trying to say, I'm pretty sure you might have just brought Cresswell recently, and you are tempted by Vardy, but still, I don't think that is a necessary kind of transfer. Just don't do it. I think Cresswell, there is good things coming for Cresswell, and against Sheffield United, they can score right now. Sheffield can score. So Cresswell, yeah, I don't think removing Cresswell is necessary, but bringing in Vardy sounds good, and selling Wilson also sounds good, Pratyug. But selling Cresswell does not sound logical at all. So if there's any other player you might want to get rid of, please let me know. I'll try and help, but don't get rid of Cresswell. As I'm saying, just go and watch the highlight of West Ham United last game week, and pretty sure you'll be super convinced to keep Cresswell. That's what I'm saying. Pratyug. Vignesh, who should I get after the next few game weeks long term? Jesus with KDB or Warner? No, no. Jesus might be a very good differential pick, but still, Aguero will be back soon, and Ferran Torres can also play there. But still, as long as there is Jesus, I'm not. I don't think Pep Guardiola will play Ferran Torres in the center. The center forward position. So for a longer term, it's definitely KDB and Warner. Yeah, Jesus with KDB or Warner. Like Vignesh, I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting confused. Are you talking about Jesus with Warner or KDB with Warner? So yeah, just don't go with both Jesus and KDB. Jesus is a rotation risk after Aguero returns. So I'm pretty sure after Aguero returns, yeah, Aguero won't play full 90 minutes, but I'm pretty sure Aguero will start. So I feel like KDB and Warner is a very good one. If I were you, I'd go for KDB. Uh, both on penalties, like, and just like that's a super pick, very good pick, Vignesh. I think I would just easily go for KDB and Warner. I wouldn't even think. Uh, Best defender for around 5 to 5.5. 5 to 5.5. Like for this price, as I said, Cresswell is the one. Now I know I might like fail miserably. I have been recommending everyone Cresswell. I might just fail miserably, but still, I think it's worth taking a chance with Cresswell, considering how they did so good defensively against big teams in the beginning of the seasons. So that is one of the thing about West Ham United. And Cresswell takes corners and he's on direct free kicks. So my first for anyone who is watching this, if you have enough money, go for Chilwell. If you don't, like Chilwell is I think injured now, so maybe wait, I guess. But after that, if you already have Chilwell, go for Cresswell. And if you want to spend still a lot of money and still get a like player with a good fixture in upcoming game weeks, and he's doing good actually. Trust me, that is Van Anold. He's doing super good. Trust me, if you are watching the matches, he's getting attacking positions a lot. Yes, but it can be. It feels like a lot of money for Cresswell. I mean, Van Aanholt, 5.4 him. That kind of sounds absurd playing for Crystal Palace, but the fixtures are tempting. So yeah, like Van Aanholt might be a hit and miss kind of thing. It's not like a sure pick, sure good pick like Chilwell, but still it might work out. For 5 and 5.5, I'd probably go for Cresswell and maybe PVA if you fancy that kind of differential player. So yeah, and yeah, if you are like trying to get in a Man City player, maybe I mean Man City defender, maybe try and look at Walker. I can convince you to go for Walker for 6.1, as I said, since Chilwell is only 6.0. I feel like Chilwell is a way better pick than Walker, but still Walker's fixes are kind of tempting. So I don't know if you are thinking of Walker, I don't think that's a bad choice either. So James, as I said, Cresswell is the one I think you should go for. And other player for that kind of price range, maybe go for a PVA. Just think twice about that though. Yeah, Cancelo, I'm not very sure. For this game week, maybe yes, but after that, Mindy will be back soon, so not Cancelo for me personally. FPL Juggernaut says Grealish down with COVID. Is it? I don't think so. I've not got any kind of news. So if there's anything about him, please let me know. Let me just refresh. I think that will help. But I've not got any kind of news about Grealish yet. So we'll probably talk about that later. Vignesh, what if we couldn't get 100% update on Salah? Do we sell him or Son to Fernandez? Vignesh, I think now one of our viewers said that uh, uh, on Thursday there will be another test. There will be another test for Salah. I'm not sure if that's true, but I'm pretty sure will have some news till Friday. I'm pretty sure there will be conference. Klopp will have to talk about Salah. He will have to talk about Salah. Come on, he's one of his best player. So reporters will ask about him. He will talk about it. So I think Vignesh, we won't have to worry as much till when we get till the deadline stream. We'll have a perfect news. I mean, we'll have the 100% news when we get to the deadline stream. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah. So let's just wait until then, right? So yeah, and as I said, still sell him or Son to Fernandez. Yeah, Fernandez is a good one. I might just sell Salah to Fernandez, but still, I'm waiting till the deadline stream. FPL BD. Thank you for joining in. You okay? So everyone who is right here watching this live stream, please go to FPL BD YouTube and please watch his video. He has a new wildcard video. So anyone who is using a wildcard right now, please go to the FPL BD and please drop a like and watch his video. Yeah, and thank you so much for joining in FPL BD. James says people who made early transfer probably regretting. Yeah. This is one of the reasons I was like super trend. I mean super tempted to have bring in Chilwell and Fernandez this game week. I almost did it. I almost did it. Glad I didn't. So let's wait. Let's see what happens. It's just that kind of time right now. Mizi, sorry, we'll check out your previous video as only today I checked your updates, huh? And we so I kind of started down for yeah, Mizi, I understand. I have not been playing with my team a lot too. As I said, it's kind of a festive season right. So I have been kind of busy. So I've not been playing around with my team a lot, but I do when I have the time. I just check out my the actual price changes and the jury news. So Mizi, I understand. It's fine. Yeah, Mizi. Uh, Ram says, I'm doubting players on penalties, bro. Last game week, De Bruyne and Vardy keep reminding me not minus time. Yeah, but the penalty miss are like no, it's a very rare kind of thing. Like still, if there's someone taking like if you ask me, if someone is taking 5 penalties, he'll probably score at least 3 of them. So if you miss 2 of them, you still have 3 of them which will be scored. So I don't think that's a big kind of problem, Rami. They were just unlucky. Pressure got to them, I guess. But yeah, as I said, they are humans after all. They can score all of them. Even Ramos missed 2 of them. He has been scoring. Messi misses it. Ronaldo misses it. So I don't think it's a problem. They will score eventually. So I don't think that's a big problem. Um, Miji says, all right, I won't ship out Rodriguez for fun. I hold my yeah, Miji. Yeah, I feel like it is a good one. Just keep James Rodriguez. I don't see any kind of yeah. Fernandez might outscore James Rodriguez this game week, but still, I feel like James is not a necessary transfer out player. So that's what I personally think, Mizzy. But still, decisions are the ones that you should make for your team. If it's like I need to get Fernandez, he will do better. He will do good. Do it. I'm not saying don't, but that is just my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion. Ram Coyle says Mindy, Justin Taylor, Target, Ward Prowse, KDB, Grealish, Rodriguez, Zayek, Vardy, Kane. Do I need any transfer, bro? What's the condition of Ward Prowse? I have kind of suffered with Ward Prowse. As if you are following this channel since the uh, first, I mean, game week, you have seen how Ward Prowse kind of was not the big good pick for me this season. But still, do I want to bring Ward Prowse? I don't think so. That kind of just scatters the money, But still, not having Ings, he's on penalty duties. He takes corners, free kicks, and everything. But still, uh, I know. He's just not his safest pick for me in the, I guess. But if you want to go for him, I don't see any kind of problem there for having Ward Prowse. If you have him, just keep him, Ram. If you have Ward Prowse, just keep him. Don't do anything with him, just keep him. Yeah, that's what I think. Mendy, okay, it's fine. Justin, Liverpool, fine. Yes. Taylor, Target. Hey, Taylor, did you bring him recently? I don't think Taylor Burnley did do good defensively against Brighton last game, but still, as I said, if Brighton were let's say Southampton, okay, they are doing pretty good attacking wise. It was Southampton or some other attacking team. Like there should have been a lot of margin, between the uh, Brighton and Burnley game. Like Burnley were doing good defensively, but still, like Brighton were getting a lot of shots and a lot of open spaces. So Taylor, I don't know if I want to rush into Taylor yet, but if you have him, maybe attacking wise, I don't see anything for Taylor, but defensively, maybe clean sheet, I guess. Target is fine. War prowess. Let's hope he works out. KDB fine. Grealish fine. Rodriguez, Zayek, Vardy. This looks good, I guess. This, attacking wise, this team, the midfield looks good. War prowess, KDB. Yeah, War prowess is on penalties. Yeah, yeah. I don't think there's any kind of problem. Defense might be Justin Taylor target. Justin Taylor target. Yeah, Justin for this game week. Justin and Taylor. I don't know. Taylor might just concede, I guess. Justin and Taylor. Paris. So yeah, let's hope for the best, I guess. But yeah, I mean your midfield and attack looks super fine to me. But defense, I think can work. Justin against Liverpool and Taylor against uh Crystal Palace. Yeah, so yeah, maybe yeah, Justin and Taylor, but still this team looks super fine to me. Yeah, I don't think you need kind of transfers yet. Ward Prowse, there's still points for Ward Prowse. Trust me. On penalties, no. Yeah. If you have Ward Prowse, just keep him. Uh, Famous. Thank you, Infamous. Thanks so much for joining in. If you are new, please subscribe, and if you are enjoying it, please drop a like. That will help the channel a lot. Thank you. So, Infamous. Which double United player would you? Uh, I think it would be for Fernandes would be like the obvious one. Now I think Rashford is injured. I don't think I want to invest that amount of money on Rashford. I'd rather go for like take some money from somewhere else and go for the Man City midfielders, at the moment, or Grealish, or even Zahar. That's what I think. So Infamous for two players, I think one of them is easily Fernandez. It should be Fernandez, and maybe another maybe the defender. So Tejas is another one for me. Famous. That's what I think. Tejas might be one of those players. Now I don't know if he will be rotated with Shaw or not, but again, Tejas is on the corners. He takes corners, so I feel like Tejas might be one of the like Chilwell was one of those players. Like I wanted to wait. I wanted to see how he performs. I want nailed on, but as I kept on monitoring Chilwell, his price kept on rising. So from 5.5, he's already 6 million, and now it's very difficult to get him in. So that might be Teles also. So you just keep on monitoring Teles, and he keeps on assisting. He keeps on doing good, and his price might be 6 in upcoming days. So that might happen. So getting hands on them early, I don't think it's a problem. I don't particularly want to double up on Man United, but I think if I wanted to, I think it would definitely be Fernandez and a defender for Man United. Maybe Tejas looks like a good one too. Fernandez and Tejas, those two players for Man United seems like the logical pick to me. Now, when I go to Martial, this Cavani, Martial will be center forward, and Rashford does not look as good when he plays in the left, but still, it is his natural position. Rashford playing in the left is still his natural position. I'm not saying he's bad, but still the productivity kind of increases. And about Martial, now any day Cavani might just start. I'm not saying it will happen, but still there will be like compromises in the playing time for Martial and Cavani. There will be. So that is one of the thing about Martial. So I think Fernandez and Reyes, those two are the ones I would go personally. I think that's what I would do. In famous. Uh, CFC, thank you so much for joining in. So yeah, CFC, thank you so much for joining in. And James, I have called in 30 minutes. Okay, James, thank you so much for joining in again. Uh, thank you so much for the support. Yeah. So yeah, as I've said, now if there's anything you need to talk about, do write it in the chat box. So I'll say, as I say, my plan until Salah got injured was my plan was to just let this team be, just remove Shugic for Kufal or Target. That was my initial plan. Now since Salah is injured, I don't know. I just can't take the risk. This Suma, this does not look right at all. My defense, Shugic is not nailed on. Mitchell won't play. If Salah does not play, I don't know. What if Kilman does not play? What if he's benched and Size or Marshall plays? So this is the biggest thing. So if Salah does not play, I think I don't know. I think I will remove Salah for Fernandez. I think for my team, that is just for my team. So as I'm saying, yeah, not everyone will be with this move, but as I said, everyone's team is different, everyone's condition is different. If you have a stronger bench, don't remove Salah. But this team just looks like a bad, not gonna do too good. So that is one of the reason I feel like I need to remove Salah for Fernandez. So that is just my team, just my opinion. That might happen if Salah does not play. SCS is plans for Son in over next few weeks. Yeah, SCS. So thank you for joining in firstly. And my plan for Son and Kane is don't do anything with Kane, just keep him. Kane will be there. I mean, he has been returning points consistently. So I'm not doing anything with Kane. He's on penalties. Now, my next move is if I remove Salah for Fernandez this game week, just Salah for Fernandez, then my next move will be I still have two transfers, just so you know. Now SCS, I have two transfers, so I'll just use one this game week. I will remove Salah for Fernandez and Son and Mope for Vardy, and maybe someone cheaper right here. Someone cheaper, I might just take a hit next game week. I'm not sure yet, though, to maybe make a stronger defense. But still, my initial plan is to bring in Vardy next game. That is my main plan. Main plan for next game week. So yeah, I need Vardy next game week. So that is the only thing that I'm thinking right now. So I've not made a super kind of super nail on decision yet. But as I said, one thing for sure is if nothing happens to Vardy next game week, I'm pretty sure I'll have Vardy in my team, even if I have to take a hit. So yeah, I'll be captaining him next game week. Like not only next game week, the upcoming fixture for Vardy looks just too good to ignore, and how he's on penalties and how he's cheaper than Kane. So yeah, I'll have the Vardy. So I don't know. I might a lot of things will change next game week. I'm pretty sure someone will get injured. Someone might just have COVID infection. So uh, next game week, I can't say a lot. I can just say a lot, but yeah, my plan is to just have Vardy next game week. That's my plan for now. For now, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, as I said, if Salah goes out, I need to use my transfer. So for Salah, Fernandez looks like the one, and maybe I might take a hit next game week to bring one more defender. So I might just do that. So yeah, for now, that is the plan. I think if I do this, it will be so. If I bring in, if I remove Salah for this game week. Now let's bring Fernandez for Salah. So yeah, for this game week, I might do something like remove Salah and bring in Fernandez. And for next game week, as I said, I need Vardy. I don't like. I don't know. Mope is not doing good. He's on penalties though. So this will be for game week 9. This will be my team. This might be Salah does not play. This is my team for game week 9. After game week 9 for game week 10, I will still have two transfers. So if I do this, so let's so this is what my team would look like for Vardy. No? I wouldn't have to take a hit because I'll have two transfers. So I'll have Vardy here, and maybe what I'm thinking is maybe just bring a cheaper midfielder here and bring a better defender. That's what I'm thinking. I just remove Vardy. I don't know. Right World is at least playing, so maybe right World, but this does not look like a super strong midfield. But still, if I do this, it won't cost me any point hits, and maybe remove Shugic. Or I still have 7.5 money, so I one thing I'm as I said, one player that I'm super tempted with is Walker, but still it just does not sound logical, to have Walker when I'm getting Chilwell for 6 million. But the fixtures are too tempting. I'm just going to my bad habits of investing a lot in the defense. I just have this bad habit of investing a lot in the defenders. It does pay out sometimes, like it does. It's not like it won't, but still. Burnley, Fulham and West Brom. This got to be clean sheet there. I don't know. This is just super tempting. Now this is not something I will do. But this is something I'm planning to do. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking of right now. I might just take a hit -4 and Captain Vardy, but I'm not sure yet. I still have 1.4 in the bank. So yeah, this is just something I've been working on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking for now. This might be something in game week 10. Might be. Not sure about Walker, but about Vardy, I'm 100% sure. So CFC says Zach or Bruno for Sun. For this game week, it's Bruno. For longer term, it's Zach. But still, Bruno might be a longer term option. Yeah, we are kind of overlooking the fact that everyone says that Bruno only scores penalty, but on if you're watching the matches, like Bruno and Rashford are the ones that creating and scoring everything there. So I don't know. Bruno might be a longer term option. As I said, they are 15th on table in the Premier League table. Now they need to start winning. So it might be Bruno who like stacks up a lot of attacking returns. So I don't think Bruno is a bad choice. He might just be a good longer term option. I think people are overlooking that fact because there are better options now. There's Zag, there's Zaha, De Bruyne, Sterling. Yes, like it's understandable to go for those players, but I don't think Bruno is a bad choice. Now, yeah, Man United can be hot and cold. Like that is always the issue with Man United. They win one game, they lose other two. That can happen, but still, Bruno might just get you good points. So yeah, CFC. I think go for Bruno. I guess I just can't overlook the fact how Bruno might just return good points this game week. That is the thing. That is the thing about Bruno. So yeah, Bruno does not look like a bad one. And as I said, for Zayek, in the upcoming weeks, he might be a rotation risk. That's what I only personally think. Because now, if Kai Havertz will be back and Pulisic will be back, I'm pretty sure Zayek can't play week in week out. Game all the midweek games and the Premier League games. So that will be difficult for Zayek. He will be injury risk. And Lampard does have the depth, to replace Zayek if something happens to him or he has to be rotated. There's Tammy, there's Warner, Pulisic, Kai Havertz, Hodoi. So a lot of players. So yeah, Zayek might miss few games in upcoming game weeks, but when he does play, it looks like he will return good. So CFCs, yeah, I don't think both of them are bad options, CFC. But if this was me, I think I might go for Bruno as of now. As of now, my thinking is now Bruno. So if anything changes, I'll let you know in the deadline stream, I guess, CFC. But yeah, Bruno looks like a good one to me. SCS says, yeah, Vardy for next week. Yeah, next week, Vardy is in my team. Would you captain Fernandez for this year? Of course, why not? If you have him, captain him. I think looks like this safer choice to me. SCS. Now I can't predict everything. Now I can't get everything right, but obviously it looks like Fernandez should return good points this game week. So yeah, if you have Fernandez, I think it should be easy. He's on set pieces, he's on penalties, playing at home against West Brom. So yeah, West Brom. Yeah, West Brom did play kind of good against the Spurs team. I don't know if West Brom were good or Spurs were bad. So I don't know. I kind of expected a lot from Spurs that game, but still West Brom were not that bad. West Brom can get something like it looks like goal is coming for Grant. That center forward for West Brom. It feels like if there's anyone who's going to score, I think Grant might get something in upcoming game weeks. So and against Man United that might happen, but still, yeah, West Brom are not easy to beat because they just don't sit back, just sit back. They just don't like to do that. They do attack too, and we have seen West Brom's game against Chelsea too. Yeah. Thiago Silva kind of slipped, and all those kind of things happen against the West Brom game. That 3-3 game. I think you guys do remember that, but still, I don't think you can easily underestimate West Brom. They are a good team. They are not having the best run, but still, they are. I don't think you should under West Brom, but still, it looks like looking at the table, both are desperate right now, Man United and West Brom. I feel like Man United will just get something there. So that's what I personally think. Uh, have Foden sell or hold? CFC, I think sell him already. Sell him for that kind of. I think he's. I don't know his price range. 6.5. How did his price 6.5? Yeah, but still, I don't think I'd want fourth in there. Nope. Now Gabriel Jesus will be returning, so I just don't see fourth in for me. He has always been a rotation risk, Always been that kind of player. So I never kind of it never caught my eye. So I think, yeah, if you are getting rid of Foden, do it. See any problem there? So Latha says, I saw out Alex. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Saw out Alex Texas in. Wait, Alex Texas in is not a bad move, Latha. I feel like that because, as I said, he's on set pieces. I'm pretty sure he will play this game week. Yeah, he's fine. That COVID injury. So yeah, I don't feel like that's a problem. Shaw, Shaw out. 12th December. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, it does not look like a bad one. You might be one of those person who gets hands early on days, like people did with Chilwell. That might just happen, Latha. So I don't feel like Alex Texas is a bad pick at all. I just don't feel like that. So if you are thinking of Alex Telles, yeah, maybe just do it. Like considering how Man United have been playing so defensive, I just don't understand why the Man United team did not did not play attacking against Arsenal team. They were just defending, and before that, what the big game. But still, they were just defending. They were not attacking. It did not look right at all. That kind of worries me. And in the Champions League, the way they conceded, my God, that was like just ruthless. I think it was against Istanbul. That was so it was so difficult to watch. I'm not even a Man United fan, but that was such a horrible tactic. I don't know what that. Let's hope that does not happen. But Alex Texas does not look like that pick for me, Latha. So, are thinking of it, do it. Sagnik. Should I let Salah out, bring in Bruno? Sagnik, yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe I might do that. Sagnik, just wait. If Salah plays, there's no reason I to get rid of Salah. I'll just play him. Let's wait till the deadline, I guess. As I said, I'm not making any transfer until the deadline stream. I'll make the transfer in front of you guys. So if I do any make kind of transfer, I'll let you know in the Instagram. But still, I don't do it. So if Salah does not play, for me in my team personally, I just don't have the depth to replace Salah with someone else. So I might just remove Salah for Fernandez. So yeah, if your team has someone who can play from the bench, don't do it. I guess if there's a reliable player at least who can play for Salah, don't remove Salah. Just don't. But if you can't afford to bench Salah and there's no one in the bench for you, do it. James says, "How much free transfer do you have?" Two. James, I have two of them. I'll probably use one of them this same week. So yeah, Sagni. Should I bring in Vardy in place of War? No, don't. Warner, what? Don't. Can you search please? No, 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 Sagni, don't. Not for this game week. Maybe after this game week, I guess. Because I think Warner will face Spurs after this game week. But still, I don't think Warner is the player. Warner is the player that everyone is trying to get in, Sagni. So I don't know why you are thinking of removing Warner. Don't. But bringing in Vardy is a good one after this game week. Maybe even this game week. Yeah. Sagnik. So don't remove Warner, bring in Vardy, and that's what I'm trying to say. Don't remove Warner. Will Chilwell play this game week and 4.3 defender? Okay, Sagnik. So about Chilwell, we have to wait, but I don't think that's a serious injury. It is a back injury, according to what I read. So he was kind of pulled out in the 37th or 34th minute of that England international game. So yeah, Chilwell had a back injury, and I think that was a precautionary kind of substitution. I don't think that's a big kind of injury. He might just play. We'll have to wait till Thursday, Friday, or even the deadline stream to know about Chilwell. So if you have Chilwell, just keep him. Don't do anything right now. And 4.3 defender. Now you can have a lot of value in that. Now in this video I made recently, I talked about a 4.3, like cheap player, player who can manage the budget for your team. Now those players were Mitchell and Kilman. Now, but Mitchell is injured right now, and Kilman has already increased to 4.3. But but Kilman is a rotation risk. He has been consistently playing, but like it's only about time he gets rotated with Marshall or Size. That's what I personally feel. So for 4.3, I think Lewis, Jamal Lewis for Newcastle is the most nailed on player. Like he won't be rotated, but still he plays for Newcastle, and defensively they are not the best team. Sagnik, so for 4.3, I would recommend you Jamal Lewis, right? Not even Kilman. I have Kilman, yes, but I got him for 4.0, I guess. Yeah, for 4.0 when I use the wildcard. So for 4.3, I don't think Kilman is as good. He might just be a rotation risk. So I think I would recommend you for 4.3 Jamal Lewis. You can like Sagnik, you can expect a lot from the 4.3 kind of price range player. So uh sorry for that. It's a call. So yeah, uh I had a call. I'm sorry about that. Now what I'm trying to say is, can you guys hear me? Yeah, you guys can hear me, right? Okay. What I'm trying to say is, don't. If you have uh will Chill play? Yeah, if you have Chilwell, just keep him. And 4.3 is Lewis. Lewis is the player you should go for. Technique. CFC says still have my wild card. When to use it, mate? CFC, yeah. uh, you have made your mind. I did talk with you about that, and I think if you are considering to use it next game week, I don't think that's a problem. I just don't think that's a problem. So wait for it, I guess. CFC, yeah, wait for next game week. That's what I think. Yeah, just do it. It should be your decision. I don't see any kind of problem if you want to take a risk with that team. The one you showed. So yeah, Kailash says Kufal or Cresswell. If you have money, I think Cresswell is the one you should go for, Kailash. Yeah, Cresswell on set pieces, takes corners. I don't see any kind of problem with that. Kailash, yeah, Cresswell for me. If you have the money, but both of them are a good choice. Both of them. If you feel like you like Cresswell is overrated or something, if you feel like that, I don't see any problem with going with Kufal also, because after all, it's a West Ham United defense. So like yeah, so if you feel like you are investing, Cresswell is a lot of money for you, go for Kufal. But I feel like for now, I'd rather go for Cresswell. Yeah, CFC. My team is McCarthy, KDP, McCarthy. Let me just check. McCarthy. Uh Wolves. McCarthy, KDP, TAA should go out. Mitchell won't play. Dallas. Dallas. Arsenal. Okay, Dallas. James. Let's hope James plays. Yeah, we did have talk about this. Salah, Son, Foden. So Salah team does not look like the best one. As I said, CFC, this team does look like a team that needs a wild card. To be honest, Foden, AA, James, Mitchell, like a lot of risk. A lot of risk. Bissouma, Raz, in. CL Brewster. Yeah, this team does look like a team that needs a wild card, but you already have two transfers though. Uh, thoughts? Okay, TA is the one you should remove. Obviously, we talked about this. CFC TA for Chilwell, but now Chilwell is also injured, so for Cresswell maybe you have Cresswell. Yeah, maybe Cresswell, and you will have McCarthy, KWP, Cresswell, and let's hope James plays. Dallas will play. So Salah, Son, Suma. Oh, the midfield does not look good at all. Bisuma Raz, Bisuma Razkin. I'm sorry, I did not understand that Bisuma Razkin. But still, yeah, this team does look like a team that needs a wild card. It does. It does. CFC, to be honest. Uh, KWP, McCarthy, K is not available. Mitchell not available. James is a rotation risk. Foden is a rotation risk. Bisuma, not sure. In DCL, and Brewster is also now kind of injury risk right now, I guess. But I think Brewster might just play. I've not researched a lot about Brewster, but still, yeah, this if you CFC, I think yeah, if you want to do it, I think do it. Yeah, if you want to use the wild card, I don't see any kind of problem. But as you said, you want to target the Man City fixtures after game week 9, so you are waiting for it. I don't see any kind of problem there. So yeah, CFC, yeah, I don't see any kind of problem there. Uh, a lot of risk, a lot of risk. So your first 11 will be McCarthy, KWP. So if you remove TA for Cresswell, let's say Cresswell for one transfer, you'll have uh, James. Let's hope James plays. Dallas, Salah. We don't know about Salah. We'll have to wait. Son will play. Foden, not sure if he'll play. Bissouma, no. Raz, okay. Uh, Raz Sterling, okay. Sterling will play. Kane, DCL. you won't even have 11 players. You'll have to play either Bisuma or Dallas, I guess. So yeah, maybe okay. If you are, this team does look. I'll just tell you straightly. This team does look like a team that needs wild card CFC. Now, if you already said that you don't want to use it this game week. If you want to wait for one more game week, let's hope James plays. You do know the risk with playing James. Aspi might just play there. That is the risk. So CFC, I don't see any kind of problem. If you want to wait. So yeah. If you want to take a risk and play this team for this game week, let's just hope. There's nothing I can do about James playing or not, Foden playing or not. That is all about luck. But this team does look like a team that needs a wild card. CFC. That's all I got to say. This is a big decision you have to take yourself. So yeah, that's my opinion on CFC. So James says my team at the moment is McCarthy, Konza, okay, Robertson, Zuma, Son, Salah, Grealish, Podence, Kane, Del Warner. What upgrades? Yeah, the easy one is Robertson and Podence are the two players that needs changes, I guess. Podence, yeah, he does look good in game, but still that Podence money it becomes difficult to move around. You can't upgrade to a bigger player. That is the problem with Podence. Now, if you want to bring in De Bruyne for Podence or maybe Sterling for Podence, it becomes difficult. You have to bring in money from other sides. So that is one of the problem with players like Podence. So I try not to get players like those in my team. They're kind of mid-level players that makes it difficult to move around the money. So yeah, McCarthy, Konsa, they're fine. Zuma is fine. Milon, Son, Salah, Son, Son. Let's hope it does good. You already have Kane. So yeah, I think James, Son, Robertson, and Podence, these three players are the ones you can play around with. Want to make some changes? Since you already have Kane, maybe Son, I guess. So yeah, personally, if I had this team, I think let's hope McCarthy does good. Don't transfer there. Konsa, fine. Robertson, Podence, and Son. These three players are the ones, in my opinion. If I had this team, I'd want to play around with. So yeah, James. Pratik, how about Jesus? Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, so as I said, Jesus might be a good one for a good kind of defensive pick for now, but still, he's always a risk. Pratik, he's always a risk. Now, as I said, now foreign tourists won't play at the center forward position as long as Jesus is there. But still, once Aguero returns, there will be compromises. There will be compromises for the Jesus playing time on the pitch. So Jesus not the long term options, not the long term option. You would go for Warner or those kind of players. Why not? Why not go for Warner? Anyone for that kind of price range. So not Jesus, I guess. So yeah. James. Okay, thanks. James, gotta go by. Got college. Okay, thank you, James, so much for joining in. Thank you so much for. Thank you so much. So yeah. Now I think I've covered everything I need to. If there's anything you have to talk about, do it. Now, as I said, now let me just tell you about the injuries all in for last time. For the last time, I'll end the stream now. Uh, Wilson is not having a big injury. If you are Wilson owner, he does not have a big injury like Fraser. Fraser has a hamstring tear. Wilson does not. Rosen will be fine. I'm not sure about Salah. We'll have to wait till the end of the deadline stream. And not sure about Mitchell either. And about Antonio, he has started training now. He's back on the field. So he might just be back this game week. Right? Brewster, not a big injury. And who else are there? Who else is there about to talk? Trent out for 3 to 4 weeks. So I don't think there's much anything we have to talk about. Uh, so CFC says start Pope or Patricio. I think Patricio faces Southampton. Pope, Burnley. Tough one. Burnley against. But I feel like there's a. I think start Pope, I guess. Yeah, Southampton might just get something there. Southampton attacking wise, they're doing good. I had Pope and Patricio. I start. Pope against Crystal Palace, Patricio against Southampton. Southampton are doing good attacking. Danny Ings still. Adams. This Burnley. Crystal Palace are doing good attacking wise recently. Uh so Wolves are a better defensive side though. Wolves are a way better defensive side than Burnley. So I think I'll just play Patricio. Yeah, not Burnley. Burnley can be hot and cold. Ben Me. Crystal Palace is doing good attacking wise. Yeah, I think I'd go for Yeah, I'd go for Patricio. Yeah, if I had Patricio and Pope, I'd definitely start Patricio. I don't know. It just feels safer with Wolves, I guess. That is the reason. CFC. I don't know. It just feels safer with Wolves to me. I think I'd play Patricio, I guess. Yeah, CFC. Uh, but again, Southampton is doing good attacking wise, but still, I'd play CFC. Will Teres play weak? And yeah, I think he will. There's no Shaw there. He will. He should. And he's on. He takes corners. So yeah, I don't. Teres is a bad pick. As I said, if you want to wait for one more game week to bring in Teres, I don't think there's a problem. Just wait. Wait. There's no problem with it. Let's see how he plays, how he does. But I think if you are targeting a Man United player, it should be this fixture. I don't see any kind of problem if you are thinking of bringing in him. So yeah, Teres looks like a good pick to me too. Yeah, it does not look like a big problem. So yeah, I think now I'll end the stream. Please drop a like. That will help the channel a lot. And if you are new, subscribe. Now, I think if there's anything new develops, I might just stream again on Thursday or Friday. Yeah. If there's anything new I have to talk about, if there's any transfer I can make, I'll come on Thursday. If not, I think we'll straightly talk in the deadline stream, I guess. Saturday. Saturday, I guess. Yeah, Saturday. So yeah, I think we will be on Saturday, right? CFC says Regulon or PVA, of course. For me, CFC, definitely pictures. So yeah, if there's anything, just write in the chat box, or else thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for everything. Now I think I'll end the stream. We'll have the deadline stream on, as I said, on Saturday, and we'll talk more about the captains and transfers and the news and everything. So yeah, I think I'll end the stream. Thank you everyone. CFC, James. I think I missed Isa this time around. I don't see Isa here. Everyone, Ram, thank you so much for joining in. Uh, we'll meet you on the deadline stream. Bye bye.